To analyze qualitative data using thematic analysis or any other approach, it is easier to be done even in Microsoft Office Word without needing any complicated software like NVivo, ATLAS.ti, MAXQDA, or other AI tools. So basically, we have an interview transcript. You should have your data transcribed already. That is being done via Zoom transcription, Teams transcription, Word auto-dictate transcription, or any other methods. So after that, we are going to select the interview responses like this, and then go here to home on the Word document and number these lines. So here, what I'm doing, I'm numbering the lines which are pretty much the responses of each respondent, or let's say each participant in the interview. And then after that, I can start reading and getting the themes for each line. So we have how many lines here? 18 lines. So basically we are going to have 18 codes here. So we need to do data coding, and those codes will be classified into categories and themes and sub-themes later. Then the other question is how to put those labels and codes and themes. We put them based on the research questions. So let's say the research question of this study is to test or to evaluate depression among students, the causes, the consequences, the treatments, etc. So basically the codes will be derived from there. And of course we can come up with other codes like here, thank you for agreeing. So I can probably ignore this because it's an interviewer response, and the participant response is going to be, for example, the age. I could get data on the age. I could get data on the year, school year, the measure, etc. And of course, it's obligatory to mask personal data. For example, my name is Ahmed. I should not put the name. I should just put an ID like P2 for participant 2, etc., or I2, etc. So the line 2 is the one that contains demographic or socio-demographic data. Line 3, that's the interviewer. Line 4, so I will skip it. Line 4, I think it's a very serious issue. A lot of students experience stress, anxiety, and sometimes depression, especially during exam periods. Many people feel pressure to perform well, compete with others. So here it talks about the prevalence of depression and the other co-occurrences like stress, anxiety, etc., especially during exam periods. So this is one of the codes that we can put. So the context of depression among students, or the prevalence of depression among students. Okay, so we can just come up with a code like this, and we move to the next line, etc. So once we finish all these lines, of course, we can do this if we want to be more specific. We can take it to Microsoft Office Excel so that we can have exact line by line coding. So here we put the lines, and here we put the responses. So we do something like this. After that, we're going to do the selection and wrap text, do auto fit high, auto fit width. For instance, we want to do something like this. Okay. And here we do the codes. Maybe we can do the coding method. And we will see there are descriptive coding methods, NVivo coding methods, Axial coding methods. So let's say this is more descriptive coding methods. Then here we talk about the code label. So we can give it a label. You see, especially if we're doing inductive coding or deductive coding. Deductive coding is when we apply the codes. Deductive, this is called deductive coding from the theory. Inductive coding is when the codes emerge from the data. So that is more inductive. So since we have here deductive coding, like social demographics. We can call it, for example, T1, meaning theme 1 of the personal factors, code C1, code 1. This is the code, and this is the label. Let's say social demographics, okay, and the theme is, let's say, personal factors. Okay, because according to Braun and Clarke method, if we look at it, we have the familiarization with the data, generating initial code, searching for themes, reviewing themes, defining, naming themes, then producing the report. So this is going to be the way it is done. So this is going to be the quote. So basically I can add another column here and make this even cleaner. Here I should do selective coding. I am 20 years old as an example, and I put it between brackets or between quotation marks. Then call it, for example, I2. What is its label here? What is it? So it's I2 or P2. So I put it here, P2 line, and I put the line number, which is line 2. Okay, so this is the way I keep doing the coding and the labeling and the thematic analysis, just using Microsoft Office Word and Microsoft Office Excel. I will show you other tricks of how to do manual coding and thematic data analysis of qualitative data. If you like this method and you like the video, feel free to share your thoughts, and see you soon. Bye for now.